Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Haziq and today our group will be sharing our project for BTM536, Trust and Wellbeing. For this assignment, we interviewed Akmal Auto Care, a small automotive workshop in Kelantan. Our main goal was to understand the common stressors faced by employees there, how the manager helped them cope and what strategies they use to support well-being. Throughout this video, we will walk you through the interview finding, our analysis and how the different stress management theories apply to their workplace.
Next is summary of interview. The interview with the manager of Akmal Auto Care provide us with valuable insights into how their small organization handle stress and employee well-being. Although the company has not yet developed a formal mental health policy, workplace stress is successfully managed through a culture built on teamwork, equality, and open communication. The manager explained that stress is seen as a normal part of busy workloads, but employees are always encouraged to express their feeling openly. Plus, when stress is identified, their management will respond by reassigning tasks, offering support, and ensuring that no employee feels overwhelmed. Moreover, to support employee well-being, the company follows several important practices such as arranging shifts properly to maintain work-life balance, minimize overtime, and staff can easily apply for leave directly with the manager. Regular check-ins and close monitoring are also carried out to detect early signs of stress and prevent it from escalating. In addition, Akmal Auto Care promotes a sense of connection among their staff by organizing team lunch, small celebrations, and gatherings, which help strengthen their relationships and reduce isolation. The manager also highlights his own experience in dealing with stress. During high-pressure situations, he managed by asking for support, balancing tasks more effectively, and reframing problems in a positive way. By doing so, he not only reduced his own stress but also set an example for employees, displaying that it is acceptable to seek help and approach challenges constructively. Furthermore, their excellent approaches reflect well-known stress management theories, such as the job demand resources model, which emphasizes balancing workload with available resources, the transactional model of stress and coping, which stresses early detection and adaptive coping, the cognitive appraisal theory, which focuses on reframing stressful situations, and the preventive stress management theory, which encourages proactive measures like short breaks, team activities, and flexible leave. Overall, the interview revealed that Akmal Auto Care applies a practical, people-centered strategy to handle workplace stress. Even without formal structures or policies, the company's dedication to fairness, communication, and transparency has created a supportive culture. This approach has resulted in fewer conflicts, stronger teamwork, higher motivation, and better overall well-being among employees. It demonstrates how a small and medium-sized enterprise can successfully manage stress with small but consistent practices that place people at the center.
Now we move to the analysis of workplace stress at Akmal Auto Care. The key stresses is the long hours of manual labor and engine diagnostics, the customer complaint and tight service deadlines. Balancing expectation can create physical and emotional strain. That's impact fatigue, irritability, reduced productivity, and also a risk of low job certification and turnover. The current strategy is to open communication and flexible leave, fair task distribution, and team celebration that can build trust and motivation belong the employee. The gap and communication is no formal stress management policy, and also suggests structured training and access to employee assistance programs. Based on the analysis, the conclusion of workplace stress at Akmal Auto Care is the first stressor identified physical strain of long hours, lifting, repetitive tasks, time pressure from the customer deadline, like complaints and conflict with client. Second is sign of stress, fatigue, low energy, back pain, irritability, mistake that they do, reduced focus, absenteeism, and short-lived requests. Third is impact on well-being, risk of burnout, low moral, turnover, supportive culture reduce server outcomes. Fourth is initiative and strategies, flexible leave and minimal overtime, fair task distribution and team gathering, open communication and regular check-ins. The last one is effectiveness and gap, build trust, teamwork, motivation, and lack formal training. Counseling program informal approach may not sustain future growth.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today I will present how Akmal AutoCare applies several stress and coping theories in managing their employee well-being. We will look at 5 key frameworks and how they are reflected in the company practices. First, job demand resources model. The first theory is the job demand resource model. This model explains that stress happens when job demands are higher than resources available. At Akmal AutoCare, employees face both physical and emotional demands, especially through customer interaction. However, this is balanced with teamwork, fair task distribution, and open communication with manager. As a result, the balance has reduced strain and promote employee well-being. The second framework is Lazarus and Portman's transactional model. It highlights that stress depends on how people appraise situation and use coping strategies. At Akmal AutoCare, managers regularly check in with staff to detect stress signals early. This proactive approach allows for adjustment in workload or schedule, helping employees cope more effectively and building resilience even without a formal program. Third theory is cognitive appraisal, which is part of the transactional model. It emphasizes that how individuals interpret stressors affect their emotional responses. Manager at Akmal AutoCare reference stressful situations and show employees how to approach challenges positively. By modeling this behavior, leadership encourages employees to also view stress as something manageable. The framework is preventive stress management. This theory suggests that organizations should use preventive measures to avoid stress escalation. At Akmal AutoCare, employees benefit from regular breaks, team lunch, celebration, and flexible emergency leave. These practices not only reduce burnout risk but also strengthen social connection and improve morale. Research supports this by showing that preventive strategies increase job satisfaction. Finally, while Akmal AutoCare does not yet have a formal employee assistance program, the manager plays a supportive role by listening and providing personal help. This acts as an informal EAP, improving employee well-being and performance. In the future, when the company expands, they could implement structured services like counseling and stress management training, making the support even more effective. Lastly, Akmal AutoCare demonstrates how different theories of stress and coping can be applied in practice, from balancing job demands and resources to proactive coping, positive appraisal, preventive strategies, and informal support system. The company shows that even small businesses can effectively promote employee well-being. Thank you. To wrap things up, our findings show that even though stress in the automotive repair industry is unavoidable, Akmal AutoCare managed it well through teamwork, open communication, and supportive practice. This approach mesh with stress and coping theories, and they clearly help the employees feel more motivated and valued. Of course, having formal stress management program would make their system even stronger as the business grows. Overall, this project reminds us that small actions like listening and supporting employees can make a big difference in workplace well-being. Thank you for watching our presentation.